Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on something many organizations, probably yours included, wrestle with. That's the real complexities and sometimes pretty steep costs tied to traditional robotic process automation, RPA. Our sources have pointed us towards a platform called ZAPTEST. And our mission, really, for this deep dive is to unpack how it claims to, well, simplify and maybe even democratize automation, making it genuinely accessible and scalable across a whole company.
That's right. And the core problem, it isn't just that traditional RPA can be expensive. It's more that the high costs, especially those per bot license fees, coupled with the technical hurdles, it often creates this sort of fear of success. Companies actually get nervous about scaling automation because, well, the more you automate, the bigger the bill gets. It traps them.
Yeah.
So ZAPTEST is presented really as a direct answer to that. A no-code, AI-powered platform designed for everyone to use and scale up.
Okay, let's dig into that then. How does ZAPTEST actually manage this enterprise-level automation? The sources mention some pretty robust capabilities, particularly its computer vision tech. They call it ZOE.
ZOE, yeah. And it's meant to be more than just simple screen reading. It apparently uses some advanced adaptive algorithms. The goal is to mimic how a human interacts with apps, desktop, web, mobile, and critically, it aims to keep working even if the application's interface changes slightly, which, as you know, is a huge pain point usually.
Right, breaks everything.
Yeah.
And what about managing all these automations once you've built them?
Yeah, they have tools for that too. There's MRUN, which is like a multitasking engine for running lots of bots at the same time. And then there's the automation hub. Think of it as a central control panel for deploying, watching, and scaling everything.
Okay, so given there are other RPA tools out there, what really makes ZAPTEST stand out? What's the key difference?
I think the most striking thing highlighted is its pricing model. It's a fixed cost. And crucially, that fixed cost allows for unlimited bot deployment. Unlimited. That means no more per bot fees, which, as we said, is often the biggest barrier to scaling. Think about what that unlocks strategically. It flips the script, right? Suddenly, scaling automation doesn't increase your license cost. It encourages wider use, experimentation. It stops being this cost center you're wary of expanding.
Okay, and here's where I found it really interesting. It seems ZAPTEST isn't just aimed at developers, is it?
No, that's a big part of the pitch. It's designed for accessibility across the board.
So the sources say business users, people who don't code, can create automation just by recording a video of what they do.
Exactly. Record the workflow, and the system translates it. Plus, there's an AI co-pilot feature. You can supposedly use natural language, just type what you want automated, and it helps build a script.
Wow, okay. And I also saw something about starting automation even before the app is ready, using mockups.
Yeah, that's quite intriguing, isn't it? The idea is you can automate against designs or mockups. Potentially, that could really speed up development cycles, building automation in parallel with the software itself.
So connecting this all together, what are the actual results businesses are seeing, the tangible benefits?
Well, the reported ROI figures are pretty compelling. Sources mention clients seeing up to 70% cost savings.
70%.
Yep, and achieving something like a 10x return on investment.
That's significant.
It is. And beyond the money, there are other benefits mentioned too, like faster delivery of the automations themselves, fewer errors in processes, which is obviously huge for data quality and reliability, and improved compliance too, which is always critical, especially in regulated fields. These benefits kind of stack up.
So thinking about the leaders in an organization, maybe the C-suite, how does this resonate with them? Does it target specific roles?
It seems designed with that in mind, yeah. For a CTO, for instance, the platform is positioned as DevOps ready. That means automation can integrate into their existing software development and release pipelines, not just be a separate IT project. Makes things faster, more consistent.
Okay. And for a CIO?
For the CIO, it's about secure, scalable deployment across the whole IT environment, potentially reducing that shadow IT automation problem.
Right. And the COO, operations?
For the COO, it promises better operational visibility, seeing where bottlenecks are, optimizing workflows across the entire business, not just one task. It builds resilience.
So it really sounds like ZAPTEST is aiming higher than just automating a few repetitive tasks here and there.
Exactly. It's presented much more as a platform for full-scale digital transformation. By combining that fixed cost scaling, the AI capabilities, and making it usable by more people, the goal seems to be enabling automation across the entire organization, removing those classic friction points.
So wrapping this up, what we've really seen in this deep dive is a platform fundamentally trying to break down those old barriers in automation. barriers of cost, technical complexity, and who actually gets to do the automating, pushing hard for accessibility and genuine scale.
Which really brings up a key question for you, listening in. If your company could genuinely deploy as many bots as needed at a predictable fixed cost, and if your business teams, not just IT, could actively build their own automations, how would that actually change your approach to digital transformation, to making your operations more efficient? What new possibilities, maybe things you thought were out of reach, does that suddenly open up for you and your teams?
Something to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us today.